Okay, boys and girls, hope you're well. It's a fine Monday morning. Well, it's not really fine. It's bloody freezing here. I think I must have overslept and woke up in October. But let's look at the small account. Okay, let me set it up. I'll roll the intro and I'll come back to you. Okay guys, let's flick this over. We currently got this over 900 quid. Got profit for this month of 300, so I'm only going to be coasting in the rest of the month. I've done really well with it. Yes, I have kind of cheated a little bit. I did do a little bit of news trading on it earlier on, and at the weekend I was given an example, and the only market that was open was Bitcoin. So I traded Bitcoin for the guys in the squad. So that's added quite a good chunk, but I still only need 568 a day. So that's all I'm looking for. Now, I'm up to, well, my bid actually, now it's moved over, can actually be 90p. So we're going to alter that. And what we're looking at here is a very, very simple setup. Now we can see there's a strong drive, came up here, it's topped out, and it's now retracing on itself. Now any strong drive will try and get back to in and around 50%. Now the 38 is marrying up with a high profile fib, and we've got a good level here. So the chances of it pushing down is pretty strong. So we'll move that across. You can see there's a downward pressure. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put the order underneath here, and we're going to start it off at probably about 50 pence. I know I can go higher than that if I wish, but I don't want to. And let me just get that underneath here, which there. So I'm just going to drop it under there, and then we're just going to run it down for about a fiver. Now if we look at on here, if I do a count back, 1 2 3 4 5, we can see that's roughly the crescent where I've put the order. Okay, now I'm going to drop it back to 15 minutes because that's what I want to watch. I'm going to trail up green candles and slam down into red ones. Now if I just drop a quick order into that so I can see roughly what the target is. That target's 156. So we're going to pull that down to our, so if we run it to say 6 quid, that'll do. All right, so that's my target in. It's pushing down onto the 38, which I'm quite happy with. All I need to do is just follow that up and get a better price. And trading don't come much simpler than this, guys. It really doesn't. I know you're looking for magic pills all the time and the mystical unicorns. I'm telling you, they don't exist. Okay. Bugger. Bum, bum, bum. I've only dropped that in at 0.2. I forgot to change it on the pending order. One of the things about getting up early in the morning. But I can quickly rectify that by just, bang, putting an extra order in. Just like so. And then all I need to do is just run that to about there, pull the other one up to there, and collectively they'll both give me my target. Bollocks. I'm annoyed at that because that first order should have been 50p. Right, let me show you what I've just done there because I do make mistakes. See, it's on a market execution. Now if I move that to 50p, but I drop it the pending order, it goes back to whatever its original was. So that's my mistake. I should have picked up on that, haven't, but I've corrected the problem, and now we're just going to let this run down. That's another thing about trading, because one of the, well, let me show you something just while this is playing out. If I pull up my sheet again, you'll see that I have a section here that says mood. Why? Well, my mood is there simply so if I'm making mistakes, I can see I am tired this morning. I'm on doing the kitchen, and it's taking its toll on me because for those of you who don't know my history, if you look, not like, I don't know whether you can see it, but in my neck I've got a terrible scar. That's because I broke my neck, and that caused nerve damage in this hand, and I have terrible sort of back pain through nerve damage. Now, you start putting this into an old age body that is not as fit as what it should be, and then start do heavy construction, it catches up with you. And that's exactly what's happened, because I am knackered and Winky wants it done, and I want to do things for Winky, so I do it. But it's not good. It's not good, boys and girls. So I'm doing gold this morning. It's a golden eye setup. What I'm doing, I am short and I am tired. I'm also slightly annoyed. Again, the joys of public life and YouTube, etc. Some people just suck the life out of you. Absolutely suck the life. Why? No idea. No idea why people would be so horrid. But that's just the world we live in. Right, so they're just tickling along. What I'm going to do is I'll just let it run out and I'll come back to you when the trade's finished. I'm just doing updates of this every so often. It did come up top in the poll, but there's not enough views for me to sort of bounce around on a morning. So do help me. Share it. Get your friends to watch it. And then that motivates me to do it more and more. And the more I do it, the more you'll see how it becomes a decent amount of money. And maybe inspire you with your own trading. Who knows? Anyway, let's play it out. Okay, boys and girls, job's done. Killed it off because it is above the target I was after. Why? Because I'm not greedy and I'm not stupid. The idea is to get in, get out, get paid, put it into the bank, and then do it again tomorrow. So let's have a little look. So I need to add on the gold trades, which is here, which is the thick end of £7. So let's just quickly update the sheet, and then I'll kind of explain why I did it and how I did it. Okay, so just drop that over there, and then I'll show you the seat. They were all the same position size. So there was one at 137, one at 166, or at least it will be when it decides to wake up. Switch my other sheet off because it's obviously interfering with it. Give us a sec. Just save that. There we go. Save this. Right. Back on track, boys and girls. Back on track. What was I saying? 166. And then we have a 394. So it's a half decent pip move. It was like a 20 pip move on the biggest position, which is just what we need. Just need my coffee because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. I would love a fresh one, my love, because we've got plasterer coming today to knock shit out the house, because we're going to get that kitchen finished. I might even give you a tour of the house sometime. Oh, here she comes. I love her to bits. My best friend, worst enemy as well. She beats me up all the time.
I'll remind you of that.
Shut up, you girl. Right, okay. Our aim today was this. If I work on a basic principle of anything above my minimum criteria is good, I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed at all. At the moment, we're £184 over target. We have absolutely crushed it this month. And we're on day 8. We've still got the rest of the month to go. Now, one of the things that I want to be doing for all we kind of trading this principle is I need to start thinking about what I want to do for the month. Now, if I flick this over into my little plan, what we'll see is I'm looking to split and run. So what that means is I want to be able to build up multiple positions and let some of them run. Well, we did. We let one run for 20 pips. That's really good. Now, I also maybe want to start looking at, and I'm going to add that in. We're going to look to harvest twice. So what that means is every 2 weeks, I'm going to take half the profit out and put it in a wallet. I can do it weekly, but I think if I do it every 2 weeks, that might be fine. And then when we get it up over 1,000, maybe it's 1,500, we'll look to do it weekly. So let me kind of explain what that is. So if we come to here, you'll see there's a profit split there for this month of 153. Now the aim of this whole program was to get £70 a month. And it was to help one of the guys in the squad, Fossil, little salute to you, and I have mentioned it. The reason why I bring that up is because I started this to help him. It was a good way. I was explaining in the group how you can do these things, and then I was sitting thinking about it. Thought, well, it's all well and good saying it. It's far better to show it. So I'm on the journey with them. It's why I did prop with you last year and one thing and another, and I asked different things. I'm toying with doing the Darwin X thing again. I did it last year when, again, you requested me. I ran it for 3 months, and I did the journey with you. But ultimately, your own funds are best, and that's why this particular account is my sort of pet baby, because it shows you it from scratch with your own money. No restrictions, nobody changing the rules, no stressing over drawdowns or anything. It's your money. And that's why this is important, because everything you do is on you. No gambling, just pure trading. So I could stop now because I've achieved the 70 quid needed to drop the shift. Isn't that what trading's all about? Isn't that what we're after? Trading is about freedom. Now, I put this into the group this week and I explained to them, I trade for freedom. You know, my wage is built up in such a way it pays me enough for what I need. And that's it. I do not want to be in front of this screen for 12 hours. I'm lucky if I want to be in front of it for 12 minutes. Trading is just a job. And if you think you're going to sit there all day pressing the button, staring at the screen, oh, I'm a trader, I'm amazing. You're not. You're a fucking moron. Trading is fecking hard. And the more you are on that screen, the more you're going to lose. You want to be in and out and gone. That's the essence of day trading. You want to be an investor? Fine. Then you'll sit in front of the screen for hours, understanding what you're doing and taking in all the technicals and all the fundamentals, because it's a long-term investment and some of that takes a lot of time to work out. And you must go with the trend. Day trading, you're market neutral. You go in, you get out, you stop. But if you go in, get out, go back in again, are you trading or gambling? That's something for you to question and put in the comments. There's a big reason why 90% of people fail. And it's the same reason 90% of gamblers fail. How many people would back a professional gambler? Not many. Not many at all. Because the moment you say that word, gamble, you switch away. It's why I don't believe in risk. I think risk reward is the stupidest thing I've ever come across. It's the best sales pitch in the world. You're shit at your job, but we're going to pay you. You should risk nothing. Zero. You invest. I will invest X amount into the market to get X amount out of the market. The moment you turn that into risk, you've already lost it. The moment you put your stop into the process of the trade, you've lost it. A stop has one job. One. Protect the account. And that's where it starts and ends with the trade. Anything more than that, you're putting yourself in front of the freight train. And that's 2 decades of telling you how to do this. I'm not saying that you should have huge stops and tiny sort of profits. What I'm telling you is to think differently. Once that stop is in place, it's there to protect the account. The rest of the job is now looking for direction, looking for a key entry point, but more importantly, looking for an exit point. Your exit is what's key. Because how many times have you swung for the fences, seen good profit, just go straight back to break even, beyond break even, and then take you out of the equation, when in reality, you should have pulled the plug, which is what you've just seen me do this morning. So I hope that helps. And as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.